Gilgit-Baltistan. The name itself sounds like an old story, a story whispered by the wind across high mountain passes. It is a place where the earth touches the sky. Many people have heard of its beauty, but to see it, to truly experience it, is something else entirely. It is a corner of Pakistan that holds some of the world's greatest treasures. Not treasures of gold, but treasures of nature, treasures of peace and incredible, raw beauty. This region calls to the adventurous spirit within us all, promising sights that will stay with you. I had read books and seen pictures, of course, but nothing quite prepares you for the scale of it all. The air itself feels different here, thinner, cleaner. It carries the scent of pine from distant forests and the cold breath of glaciers. As you travel deeper, the modern world seems to fall away, replaced by timeless landscapes. Villages cling to mountainsides, looking small against the vastness. It feels like stepping back in time to a simpler way of life. A life lived in harmony with the towering peaks and the changing seasons. The journey into Gilgit-Baltistan is an adventure in itself. Roads wind like ribbons through dramatic gorges, sometimes clinging precariously to sheer cliff faces. Every turn reveals a new vista, each more breathtaking than the last. You see mountains that seem to pierce the heavens, their summits lost in cloud. You cross rushing rivers, their waters the color of melted glaciers. It's a place that demands your attention, your respect. It makes you feel small, yet connected to something immense and ancient. It truly is a world apart. This land is often called the roof of the world, and for good reason. 3 of the world's mightiest mountain ranges converge here, the Himalayas, the Karakorams, and the Hindu Kush. It's a meeting point of giants. The sheer power of nature is on display everywhere you look. It's a place that humbles you, makes you reflect. It reminds you of the Earth's incredible strength and its delicate beauty. This initial glimpse of Gilgit-Baltistan is merely a prelude to the wonders hidden within, especially in places like Hunza Nagar. Hunza Nagar is a jewel within Gilgit-Baltistan. It is a valley, but it is more than just a valley. It is a kingdom of mountains. The landscapes here are truly stunning, almost unbelievable. Imagine vast rivers carving their way through the land. The Hunza River, a powerful artery, flows with a determined grace. Its waters, often milky with glacial silt, tell stories of the high peaks from which they come. These rivers are the lifeblood of the valleys, nourishing the terraced fields and orchards that cling to the slopes. They are a constant presence, their sound a soothing backdrop. Then there are the mountains themselves. They are not just hills, they are titans. Rakaposhi, Diran Peak, Golden Peak. These are names that resonate with climbers and dreamers. These colossal peaks, many soaring over 7,000 meters, dominate the skyline. Their majestic forms are often draped in eternal snow, gleaming brilliantly under the sun. In the morning light, they can appear soft and welcoming. But as the day progresses, their rugged, formidable nature becomes clear. They stand as silent, ancient sentinels guarding these sacred valleys. The snow-capped peaks are perhaps the most iconic feature. They are a constant reminder of the raw, untamed power of nature. They catch the first and last light of day, painting the sky with hues of pink, orange, and gold. Even from afar, their presence is awe-inspiring. You find yourself just staring, trying to take in their immense scale. These peaks are not just rock and ice. They are a source of inspiration, a challenge to the human spirit. They have watched over the people of Hunza Nagar for centuries, shaping their lives and their beliefs. The interplay of light and shadow on these mountains is a spectacle in itself. One moment a peak is sharply defined against a clear blue sky. The next it is wreathed in mist, adding an air of mystery. The rivers below reflect this changing drama, their surfaces mirroring the moods of the mountains. It is a dynamic landscape, always shifting, always revealing new facets of its beauty. To witness this majestic canvas is to feel a deep connection to the natural world, a sense of peace and wonder that is hard to find elsewhere. The geography of Hunza Nagar is a study in dramatic contrasts. It is a place where harshness and softness exist side by side. You will find vast expanses of rocky terrain, a testament to the powerful geological forces that shaped this region. Immense scree slopes cascade down from the high peaks, their surfaces a jumble of broken rock. These areas speak of raw power, of mountains slowly yielding to the forces of erosion. The paths through these terrains can be challenging, demanding respect and careful footing. The colors are often muted, grays and browns dominating. Yet nestled amongst these rugged landscapes are pockets of unbelievable fertility. Lush green valleys suddenly appear, like emeralds set in stone. These oases are a startling, beautiful contrast to the surrounding aridity. Here, the ingenuity of the local people is evident. They have carved intricate terraced fields into the hillsides, cultivating apricots, apples and wheat. These patches of green are a vibrant splash of life against the stark mountains, a symbol of resilience and resourcefulness. It's truly remarkable how life finds a way, even here. The transition from barren rock to fertile land can be surprisingly abrupt. One moment you are navigating a sun-baked, stony path, and the next you are walking beneath the cool shade of fruit trees. The air changes too, from dry and dusty to moist and fragrant with the scent of blossoms or ripening fruit. This diversity is what makes the region so fascinating. It keeps you constantly engaged, wondering what surprise the next bend in the trail will reveal. It's a land that teaches you about adaptation and the preciousness of water. These contrasting landscapes also influence the climate and the way of life. The high, rocky areas are exposed and often windswept, while the valleys offer shelter and a more temperate environment. The people have learned to live with these differences, moving their livestock and adapting their farming practices accordingly. This geographical diversity is not just a visual spectacle, it is an integral part of the culture and heritage of Hunza Nagar. It shapes the character of the land and its inhabitants, creating a unique and unforgettable tapestry of nature. There is an atmosphere in Hunza Nagar that is difficult to put into words. It's more than just the clean air or the stunning views. It's a feeling, an enchantment that settles over you almost as soon as you arrive. Perhaps it comes from the sheer age of the place, the sense of history embedded in the ancient forts and the terraced fields. Or maybe it's the profound silence of the high mountains, a silence that allows you to hear your own thoughts more clearly. It's a peacefulness that seeps into your very being. The light in Hunza Nagar also contributes to this special atmosphere. It has a unique clarity, especially in the mornings and late afternoons. It bathes the landscape in a soft, almost ethereal glow. The colors seem more vibrant, the shadows deeper, and more mysterious. Photographers speak of the golden hour, but here it feels as though that magical quality can last for much longer. This beautiful light enhances the sense of wonder, making even ordinary scenes appear extraordinary. It makes you want to sit and simply observe. Life moves at a different pace here. There is no frantic rush, no constant noise of city life. Instead, there is a calm rhythm, dictated by the seasons and the daily tasks of farming and community. This slower pace allows for genuine connection, for moments of quiet contemplation. You find yourself noticing the small details, the way the wind rustles through the poplar trees, the laughter of children playing in the village lanes, the intricate patterns on a traditional doorway. This unhurried existence is incredibly refreshing. This enchanting atmosphere is also woven from the spiritual beliefs of the people. The mountains are not just geographical features, they are often considered sacred, home to spirits and ancient powers. This reverence for nature is palpable. It creates a sense of respect and harmony between humans and their environment. You feel it in the way people speak about their land, with a deep sense of belonging and custodianship. It's this blend of natural beauty, unhurried life, and spiritual connection that makes the atmosphere of Hunza Nagar so utterly captivating. Section 5. Warm hearts in high places. The people of Hunza Nagar. The people of Hunza Nagar are as remarkable as the landscape they inhabit. Their hospitality is legendary, and I found it to be absolutely true. From the moment you arrive, you are often greeted with warm smiles and genuine curiosity. Strangers are welcomed, not as intruders, but as guests to be honored. This openness is incredibly heartwarming, especially in a world that can sometimes feel closed off. They possess an innate grace and dignity that is truly inspiring to witness and experience firsthand. Their resilience is also deeply impressive. Living in such a demanding environment, with harsh winters and challenging terrain, has forged a spirit of strength and adaptability. They work hard, cultivating their terraced fields and maintaining their communities with a quiet determination. Yet despite the hardships they may face, there is a prevalent sense of joy and contentment. Laughter comes easily, and there is a strong sense of community. People help one another, sharing resources and supporting each other through thick and thin, a true testament to their togetherness. I was often invited into homes for tea, a gesture of friendship and welcome. This chai, usually sweet and milky, was more than just a drink. It was an opportunity to connect, to share stories, even with the barrier of language. A smile, a nod, a shared glance, these simple things can communicate so much. I learned about their families, their traditions, their hopes for the future. These encounters were precious, offering a glimpse into a way of life that is deeply connected to the land and to each other. The children of Hunza, with their bright eyes and infectious energy, are a delight. They are often shy at first, but their curiosity soon overcomes their reserve. They play freely in the village lanes and fields, their laughter echoing against the backdrop of the towering mountains. They are learning the ways of their ancestors, growing up with a deep understanding of their environment. The warmth and kindness of the Hunza people, young and old, leave a lasting impression. They are the true heart of this enchanting land, making any journey here even more memorable. Section 6, Into the Unknown, a journey through a mountain's heart. One of the most unforgettable experiences during my time in Hunza Nagar was a journey through a rather unassuming tunnel. It wasn't a grand, modern feat of engineering that you might see in big cities. Instead, it was a more rustic, almost secretive passage carved directly through the heart of a mountain. The entrance was somewhat dark and a little bit foreboding. As our vehicle approached it, there was a palpable sense of anticipation, a feeling of venturing into the unknown. What mysteries lay on the other side of this dark passage? The journey inside the tunnel was an adventure in itself. It was quite long, much longer than I initially expected. The darkness was almost complete, broken only by the vehicle's headlights carving a narrow path ahead. The air grew cooler, and the sound of the engine echoed strangely off the rough-hewn rock walls. It felt as though we were burrowing deep into the earth, leaving the familiar world behind. There was a slight dampness in the air, and the scent of wet stone. Moments like these remind you of the sheer scale of the mountains. There was a certain thrill to this passage. You couldn't see much beyond the immediate beam of light, so every meter traveled felt like a step further into mystery. It was a bit bumpy, the road less maintained than the open highways, adding to the sense of rugged exploration. We passed by other vehicles occasionally, their lights appearing suddenly in the gloom, a fleeting connection in the subterranean world. It was a strange, enclosed experience, a stark contrast to the wide-open vistas we had become accustomed to in Hunza Nagar. The darkness seemed to stretch on, creating a sense of timelessness. You lose track of how far you've gone, or how much further there is to go. It's just you, the vehicle, and the enclosing rock. This kind of travel strips away the distractions of the outside world, focusing your senses. There's a raw, elemental feeling to being inside the mountain itself. It makes you think about the immense effort it must have taken to create such a passage, connecting one isolated part of the valley to another, a lifeline through the stone. Section 7, The Hidden Gem, revealing the turquoise waters of Attabad. Then, just as the darkness of the tunnel felt like it might last forever, a pinpoint of light appeared ahead. It grew steadily larger, brighter, promising an escape from the mountain's embrace. As we emerged from the other side, blinking in the sudden daylight, the sight that greeted us was nothing short of breathtaking. It was as if we had passed through a magical portal into another world. The contrast was astonishing, from the confined darkness to an explosion of color and light. This was the moment of revelation, the reward for our subterranean journey. Before us lay a lake, but not just any lake. Its waters were the most incredible shade of turquoise, a vibrant, almost unnatural blue that seemed to glow from within. This was Attabad Lake, a relatively new geographical feature, formed by a massive landslide in 2010. The sheer beauty of it was startling. The color was so intense, so pure, that it looked like a giant gemstone cradled by the rugged, barren mountains that rose steeply from its shores. It was a sight that made you gasp, a truly unforgettable spectacle of nature's artistry. The lake stretched out for many kilometers, its surface calm and reflective under the bright sky. Small boats ferried people and goods across its expanse, their wakes creating fleeting patterns on the turquoise canvas. The scale of the lake, born from such a dramatic event, was humbling. It was a reminder of nature's immense power to both destroy and create beauty. The surrounding mountains, their slopes scarred by the landslide, stood as silent witnesses to the lake's formation. It was a scene of dramatic, raw, and utterly captivating beauty. This hidden gem, revealed so dramatically after the journey through the tunnel, felt like a precious discovery. The turquoise waters contrasted sharply with the grey and brown tones of the encircling peaks, making the blue even more dazzling. It was a place where you could sit for hours, simply mesmerized by the view, by the stillness and the extraordinary color. Attabad Lake is a powerful example of how even in remote, wild places, beauty can emerge in the most unexpected ways, leaving an indelible mark on your memory. Section 8. The spirit of adventure exploration in the Karakorams. The entire journey through Hunza Nagar, and indeed Gilgit-Baltistan, is infused with a profound sense of adventure and exploration. It's not just about seeing beautiful places, it's about the experience of getting there, the challenges overcome, and the discoveries made along the way. The Karakoram highway itself, often called the eighth wonder of the world, is an epic adventure. It twists and turns through some of the most formidable mountain scenery on Earth, a testament to human endeavor and a gateway to exploration for those who travel its length. Every trek taken, every village visited off the beaten path, fuels this spirit. Whether it's navigating a narrow suspension bridge, swaying high above a rushing river, or hiking up a steep trail to a viewpoint that reveals a panorama of colossal peaks, there's a constant feeling of pushing your own boundaries. The air is thin, the paths can be rugged, but the rewards are immeasurable. It's about discovering your own resilience as much as it is about discovering the landscape. This region truly calls to the explorer in all of us. The sense of the unknown is a powerful draw. While some areas are well trodden, there are still countless valleys, glaciers, and remote corners that feel wild and untouched. The possibility of seeing something new, of experiencing a place that few others have witnessed, is a strong motivation. It taps into that primal human urge to explore, to find out what lies beyond the next ridge. This isn't just a holiday, it's an expedition into a world that still holds many secrets, waiting to be respectfully uncovered by those willing to seek them. This spirit of adventure is also about connecting with the history of exploration in this region. Names like Shipton, Tillman, and Messner echo among these peaks. While most of us are not attempting their daring feats, we share in that same awe and attraction to these mighty mountains. It's about embracing the journey, with all its uncertainties and its moments of breathtaking discovery. Hunza Nagar offers endless opportunities for this kind of personal exploration, leaving you with a sense of accomplishment and a deeper appreciation for the wild heart of the Karakorams. Section 9. An invitation to wonder why Hunza Nagar awaits you. Hunza Nagar is more than just a destination. It is an experience that stays with you long after you have left its high valleys. It is a place that touches your soul, changes your perspective. The sheer scale of the mountains, the vibrant colors of the lakes and orchards, the warmth of its people, these things combine to create something truly magical. If you are seeking a journey that offers not just scenic beauty, but also profound connection and a true sense of adventure, then this corner of the world surely awaits your arrival. I encourage anyone with a love for nature and a desire to explore to consider visiting. Come and witness the majesty of Rakaposhi piercing the sky. Come and taste the sweet apricots, a gift from the fertile valleys. Come and experience the genuine hospitality that flows as freely as the glacial rivers. There is a richness here, a depth that goes beyond what photographs can capture. It is a place to be felt, to be lived, to be absorbed with all your senses fully engaged and awakened. The natural wonders of Hunza Nagar are a powerful reminder of what our planet can create, of its raw beauty and its delicate balance. The cultural richness, preserved for centuries in these isolated valleys, offers lessons in resilience, community, and harmony with the environment. It is an education in itself, a chance to learn from people who live so closely with the rhythms of nature. This is not just about ticking off sites, it's about understanding a different way of life, a different perspective on what is truly valuable. So, let the call of the Karakorams reach you. Let the stories of turquoise lakes and welcoming smiles pique your curiosity. Hunza Nagar is a place of wonder, a place that challenges and inspires in equal measure. It offers a chance to step away from the everyday and immerse yourself in something truly extraordinary. The journey may be long, the paths sometimes demanding, but the rewards are immeasurable. Discover for yourself the enchanting spirit of this majestic land. Its mountains and its people are ready to share their ancient